Okay, we're back, this time with cross-hatching. So I already traced my circle and blocked out my shadows. I did it really super light this time because curved lines don't really blend too well with the straight and diagonal lines we're gonna be making. So as always, I'm gonna start off light. I'm starting with 2, which is my light area. Now, I want you to notice something as I'm making these lines. So, where I start my line, it's a little bit darker because that's my starting point, but as I kind of go out, I like to flick my lines out so that end is kind of tapered, making it lighter. So, with that being said, make sure you're starting your lines where it's going to be darker. Okay, so 2 was just no crisscrossing, but with 3, I'm using a little bit more pressure on my pencil, and I'm going to be crisscrossing these lines in some areas. I might use some shorter lines. That's okay. You can use long lines like I usually do, or you can use a series of shorter lines. But I am taking a look at my value scale as I'm creating these to make sure that my values are correct. Okay, so I just wanted to slow it down for a second to show you how I blend these different areas together. So I just blend by taking lines from the section I want to blend into my lighter section and kind of extending those lines into that lighter section. So that is cross-hatching. Stay tuned for scumbling. That's going to be a really quick one. But before I move into that, I want you to note a few more things. I always create a barrier that separates the sphere from its cast shadow before I fill in the rest of the cast shadow. Speaking of cast shadow, the cast shadow will always be a 5, and then the accent shadow, that's the dark little portion here, that's always going to be a 6.